And let me change my title for this. All right. All right, any idea what they changed last patch? Yeah, so they added a bunch of interesting stuff. I don't know if I have the, let me find the link. They added mini bosses, updated the talent tree for the slave owner keeper, added new opponents as well as new units of your own. Basically, they did a bunch of really cool things that should be really interesting to keep the game fresh for us. So we're gonna check it out. We're gonna go into our older save file here. We're going to check out the slaveholder because I want to figure out what's going on with the new builds. Well, let's go take a look at what they did for this. All right, let's reset our talent points. And take a look. Speed is good for the master. Lets him kill things ahead of time. Let me actually find the list of things that they've linked to me that they've changed. Let's find out. See if I can give you a comprehensive list. Or semi-comprehensive list. Here. And I can put this in chat, the link to chat. New character is not unlocked yet, but there's the update of what this one did. Okay, you can mod now. You can create your own monster, but we won't be doing that in stream today. New mini boss room, which is cool. New spell room. New hero, new champion, and new monster. All those are pretty damn cool. And then Master's promotions have been reworked. Enchantress now has access to new spells for the second spell room, and Slaveholder can choose between 3 mini bosses replacing the third monster room. That's cool. The third monster room is pretty dumb on the Slaveholder. I really like that as a change. New hero class, the monk. New champion, the dwarf. New rare monster, the ancestral elemental. Only available for Enchantress. New speed button in dungeons. Choose between 3 different speed modes. The master's promotions have been reworked. Oh, so this promotion's not their skill trees. Okay, I misunderstood that when I read it the first time. Ritual task added during year 2 for Enchantress to learn new spells or amplify spells. Interview task added year 2 for the Slaveholder to improve the intern mini boss. Improve Slaveholder's burning whip animation. Okay, so maybe actually we want to play Enchantress. The new enemy is in the Enchantress. I thought I had read that they had changed the Slaveholder's abilities, but apparently not. So we'll check the Enchantress. Okay. Do I want to command with that link in it? Sure, no good. Put it up for today. Let's play Enchantress then with new abilities. I'm kind of interested to see how the new upgrades go too. All right. This was our build, but I don't remember if we were playing something specific or not. Let's go through the talent points and take a look. If you guys aren't familiar with this game, this game is you're defending your dungeon from hero invasions. You're paid to do it. You kind of upgrade your traps and your minions as you go along, and then you set up the fights and then see how the fights play out. There's a lot of things like positioning and whatnot. It's pretty fun. All right, add treants, monster master attacks, apply over damage effects. So she was very strong previously with stacking dots. So let's see how the stacking dots looks right now. All right, monster and master effects apply damage over time, and now have 30% chance to apply an additional stack. Treants as starting monsters are pretty good. And rage were pretty good. Damage dealt by magical brambles, damage dealt by flamboyant lightning. I think I liked magical brambles, right? Yeah. And that was another powerful ability. All right, let's walk up into this ability here. Damage dealt by monsters or heroes affected by burn. By monsters to heroes affected by burn, 20%. Oh, but poison's better than burn for this faction because of all the treant poison. So I kind of want that. 3 points remaining. Vone. And magical bramble damage, I think. Okay, let's try this. Alright, let's put it on hard. That's kind of cool. We want to mess. I don't want to mess with that right now. I like the idea of that being just something we can play with. Building your own monsters is probably pretty fun. I bet you can build some super OP monsters. All right. I did update the game, right? Okay, good. All right, let's get to it. See what we start with. So, Garrison has our two. Oh, where's the You know what I haven't done, chat? Where's the setting that pulls up, yeah, the Twitch integration? Oh, I have viewer name for monsters. Okay. But I think I need to go back through that and start that as part of the selection screen. If I remember correctly, it generates monster names. I like the Twitch integration in games, by the way, but I'm pretty sure it generates names from the start, right? Yeah, so we want viewer names for monsters enabled. Support votes and dungeon votes. What is support votes? I don't remember what the difference between these are. Is there a tooltip? No. I probably don't want those. Is probably correct. Put it on hard. Put that on. Hit continue. All right. Now we should have our garrison. Should be named after you all. There we go. God, I love that. So nice. Perfect. Okay. We've got Nobu the Yeti. Yeah, I don't really want to put voting on either. Okay, so we still start with Curse Prism, Poison Cloud, and Icy Breeze. Seems good. Poison Cloud's very effective early. What do we get for rolls? I like Succubuses and the Elementals early for this. This is kind of good. All right. Spread our dudes out a little bit. Succubuses to each. Get our ice together, possibly. Like this, I think. No tank there then. Just fodder tank. Alright. Let's do that. Let's do our first dungeon. Get to it. Does it name enemies after people in chat too? I don't think so. I don't recall though. I think not, because I think they're hero types. More than, I don't think we know their names. They're just like types. Okay, that's the new enemy. This is the, I think this is the monk enemy, right? All right, so heroes walk in. This guy does ice damage to the front rank. Removes the penalty with the most stacks applied from all heroes of the start of his turn once. That's annoying. Guess we could Curse Prism him. That's pretty brutal. Okay, so we'll just eat that, I guess. Should have thought about the fact I could have had ice in the first room. I guess if we're just getting it removed, we might as well ice trap it. That's fine. How fast is he? Speed 35. So he is the slowest of their team. No, speed 45. The speed's the right. It's like something else. Okay. Why is he naked? A lot of units in this game are naked. Monks and barbarians have not discovered clothing. This game is set in the past. Alright. What are we doing for the first round? Speed 115, nature damage to the front. And speed 95, physical damage to the back. Dodges the effect of the first trap. That's kind of nice. So we get rid of both of their specials. Applies poison 4 to the monster at the highest life at the start of each fight. Okay. 50 nature damage. We have pretty good nature resist on the throwaways. Pretty good nature resist here. Highest life. 65 there. 70, 80 if we run the burning. And this is our physical tank, if I remember correctly. Okay, so he's actually really tanky, Zygomatic. Could deal with this guy. Damage to the front. We're not getting shuffled, so we could put him in there. This guy hits ice to the front. How's ice? Ice is a little rough on that guy. How much? 35 and 50. 50. We're probably just going to survive that hit and then die on the second hit. We won't get an action then. I would like an action. Nature and ice. Those are our best nature and ice resist. I mean, we could do this, but I don't really like the... I don't want to do morale damage. It's just tanking. And then physical to the back. Maybe we don't. Maybe we're still going to get one hit off this way. Will we? So he'll 20 nature damage us, which will be by a third. Plus another 50 by a third. So it's 70. So knocking off about 20 of that. Taking about 50. And then taking another... probably like 40 something. We're probably alive. We probably die on our turn to the dot though. Unless we go faster than him. We are faster than him. That's probably fine. Alright, and then what are we doing our damage with? Physical in the back is not what we want with that unit. This unit's fine. Physical in the back. Not a lot of physical damage though. Alright, let's start here. We have AoE poison, but not at this level, right? Need to level the succubus. It's been a couple minutes since I've played it. Okay. Yeah, I just picked up a sponsorship to try out Monster Train. And we probably will in the next couple days. I saw Dolphin playing it too. Alright, let's drop the poison trap in. So then they'll come through dotted, and then we're going to freeze them. I mean, maybe I want to take it. Maybe I don't. Maybe I want to go. Maybe I want to waste the poison trap here. It's not super exciting, but we will get one tick of it. Just poison is better the longer it's on there for. But maybe I want the elemental ice weakness for the final room, since I am planning on doing an final room ice thing. Okay. Drop some of these down now. Alright, so they walk in. I think they're all alive at this point. 40 speed, they're all going ahead of us. Two very slow dudes. This guy could go first. Can frostbite the front rank. Who has the most HP? Valo. Valo does not like nature damage. Rogue's gonna be alive doing 1,000,000 nature damage. Nature and what? Nature and ice. It's probably still happening. Maybe we could swap them so the rogue doesn't kill this unit like this. Alright. And then Enchantress. Okay. The monk looks like a naked baby, doesn't he? Naked baby monk kicking the crap out of us. Makes you want to kill him. Alright. Burn everything. Or hit the back very hard. Back is not particularly fire resistant. They're all not particularly fire resistant. Kind of happy just to get a big hit on one of them. Alright, as expected, we get one action with each of them. How come he didn't do his thing? Skill, remove the penalty from the most stacks applied from all heroes at the start of his turn once. Did he not do that? Is this like reverse Darkest Dungeon? Okay. Alright, we're still alive, so we can pop another fireball in the back, which is great. Is penalty only like the strength down, speed down stuff? Maybe. I thought it was dots, but you might be right. Alright, eat our frost trap. So close to killing her. We get a spell room. Nice. Alright, seeds for debuffs. So now they're ice debuffed and elemental debuffed, and they're going to walk into a room with all ice damage. Okay. Still alive. Dies to the dot though. That's nobody down. This unit is still alive. 5% of maximum life is ice damage per turn. Presumably he's dead to it when he starts though. Can we frozen stalactite? Oh, they're both frontal attacks. Rip. So the rogue's gonna get another attack. We probably die to this dot then unless we kill here. Okay. Is it the combat like Darkest Dungeon? It has its positionally restricted attacks, if that's what you're asking. Alright, do we want gold, a fire trap, or a morale trap? Gold. Okay. 3 of our units died, so their motivation is reduced. We have a trainer event, an engineer event, or a merchant event. Engineer is upgrading our traps, right? We have another engineer event later. Kind of wouldn't mind trainer here. We only have 500 cash though. It's really not a lot yet. Maybe we don't. Maybe it's engineer. All right, let's get our poison trap upgraded. I think that's good. Is this game like Battle Brothers at all? You guys are missing a few still. There's still Civ 5 to ask about. And then random events, therapist, or merchant. Let's get therapist for 1 week. 1 morale for people. Can check our, I forgot, we gotta move things around in the event list when this is happening too, right? Then we'll do 2nd level trap event. Get this to level 3. And then adventurers time. Alright. Who needs to rest? Tom needs to sit still. Sully needs to sit still. Nobu's good to go. Maybe shouldn't have done that therapist event. It's just been a while. It's just been a little while. Alright. Spread them out a little bit. Seems okay. Let's do it. Emote only chat. Ooh, it does. Now that you think, it does look like a bit like a tentacle. All right, so we've got a priestess, a thug, and a scout. Back damage, front nature damage, and front air damage. Nature air. Isn't that this guy's resist profile? It is. So Ravon can tank that. Does he live? 50% reduction, 30% reduction here. We need someone else with more health though to take the hit. 70, but minus 20, 100. It's actually pretty good. Doing physical. Pretty good physical resist there. Think like this then. Okay. Is this game like Settlers of Catan? Yeah, you nailed it. All right. Places 1 of our penalties with a bonus once. Dodges the effect of the first trap. This is probably a cursed prism then. Then spell room, then monster room. Kind of awkward the poison timing, huh? Alright. Very resistant to ice. Not a great ice comp here for frontal damage. I like how fast he is. Might use him anyways. Alright. And poison cloud them. And kill them with spells. Okay. Alright, the rogue being annoying. No surprises here. Alright, we can do air weakness and air damage or front air damage. This unit to die. It's going to be slow for us to kill it otherwise. It's quite the dot, man. Still a lot of damage to this character, and I was worried about this character dying, so it actually works out pretty well. Dies to the dots before he gets an action. We get another poison leaves off. Amazing. Sweet. No way we get another attack off. No way. We almost beat them in room 1. Flamboyant lightning, magic brambles, or enchanted seeds. Flamboyant lightning. That's a great first room. Pick up a mortar, which only does burn damage to the back, which I'm never that excited about. Pick up a gargoyle. Gargoyle is great, but they're better in the morale version, I think, than the elemental dot version. So we're gonna take the cash again. We'd like some cash to upgrade our guys soon. Alright, Zygomatic tool. Need to sit out this round. Engineer again for a trap event. We have a trainer coming up. And some plundering for resources. So this should probably be an engineer. Problem is I can't remember what a 3rd level trap costs. It might be 375, in which case can't do anything. This might need to be a vent. Alright, a wizard with a strange hat has fallen from the sky and landed in the entrance hall. He's carrying a magical artifact. We'll take that from him. Okay, we'll go plundering. Do you guys remember how plundering pulls? Does it pull from garrison? I think it pulls from garrison. There's a logic to how your events trigger, and I don't remember what it is right now. I think it was like just the garrison, right? So I can protect people by putting them active and put people more likely to go plundering by having them be in here, right? So I would like these two to go plundering. It's either that or the exact opposite of that. So, yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and plunder. Morale comp was always the other faction though, right? There's more morale traps on the slaveholder faction. All right, let's go plundering. Pulled, I mean, that ignored us. This person was in the garrison and these two were active. So if that's the case, it's changed. Wait. Okay, so we can upgrade a trap, but it's a random trap. We can go here and gain 182 to 275. 75% chance of injury. Or we can go here and get 20. Okay, we're still going here. We're going to volunteer. Does it pick randomly out of this? I think it picked randomly. Okay. All right. We got lucky though. The tree ant got wounded for 10 weeks, which is fine. We got a low roll on the gold gathered, I believe, but it's still good. Have some money for the trainer. Pulls 2 from active, then an injured garrison monster. Thanks. How does the trainer pull? Does it have to be garrisoned or active? I can never remember. I can exit out if we miss it entirely, but I want to have the option to train everybody. Okay. So here we will, let's go to the main menu, right? And then I can back into that. So it's the opposite of what I just did. I don't remember what it was. I had them in garrison, right? So they all need to be active if I want to train. And it's not random who you train, so. Let's go ahead and train. We'd like to get our succubuses leveled up. They're very strong with the dot damage stuff. Their speed increases are really nice too. Speed and power. So we have 517. I'd like to get 3 here if I can. But probably don't have the resources. This guy's been very good here too. What does he do as he levels up? A little bit more tanky. Gain 10 power and +5 to all resistances per hero affected by frostbite. Kind of want to do an ice run. 100 there. We could actually level up the fodder unit. 200, 200. Health, but no speed. Health and power. Can't remember the upgrade pass. Oh well. Okay. We'll take the... Am I only going to get 1? Any speed rules? Let's get Charnilla upgraded. And then get 2 150s maybe. 150 and 200 don't work. 150 and 175 would. 150 and 100. 225 on the fire elemental. Fire elemental did good stuff too. As they upgraded. Let's grab the fire elemental. Okay. Alright. Plunder or business trip? Business trip. Business trip was kind of like a good plunder, right? Pulls 2 from active and an injured garrison monster. Don't really want him gone forever. Can it pull this one then? I know he's not injured, but he's the only garrison monster available. We'll pull this from garrison. Guess we'll find out. Did. Can send... So we can get elementals of 20%. This is such a powerful effect for this run. We're going to send Ravon off to get this. Alright. Alright. And now veterans or adventurers. We're going to go after veterans. Who are we bringing for this? Yeah, Ravon's gone a long time for that, but it's a powerful artifact. Artifacts are good in general. So this unit needs to heal. We'll probably need a throwaway in probably both rooms, possibly just one of the rooms. I'm going to split these 2 up. I like the ice synergies, but I think I just need tank. Switch those around, have the fire in the front, maybe in the back here. Not sure, these need to be split. Like this, I think. Alright, let's check the veteran. And check it out. Alright, let's look at the order. Order at the top shows the order in which the rooms occur. So it's going to be monster room, trap room, spell room, trap room, monster room. Our enemies are level 2s. Priestess, rogue, thug, tracker. Alright, dodges the first trap, decreases damage dealt to monsters affected by enraged, increases, still knifing the highest HP person at the start, and one of her penalties with bonus start of her turn once. Okay. Front is weak to, or pretty much immune to ice, pretty resistant to nothing, and pretty resistant to fire. So we want fire in the front and ice in the back. This does ice in the back. We actually will go ahead of her too. It's interesting. This is our largest HP, so it's going to eat the rogue nuke. We don't want it in the front. Fire damage to the back is pretty bad for us too. But air damage to the front is neutral. So Nobu in the middle could be okay. Front air, back fire. We have two heavily fire resistant people here. Tom and Charnilla are both really fire resistant. Attacks ricochet to the hero position behind the target if the target's armor is positive. So the fire will bounce all the way across with Charnilla, which is decent. Front's taking air damage and nature damage. I'm not sure we have anyone who's air and nature resistant. We are faster than them with this unit. Could AoE tiredness them and get some rounds off without doing math. It might be fine. Alternatively, we're eating nature. Do we survive the nature hit? We do. Then we die to the air before acting. Do we want to act? I think we're gonna use Tehran to soak some damage here. Okay. Alright, first spell room. She dodges it, but they don't. Feels like a decent poison trap. Could be elemental weakness. Then we're gonna hit him with brambles. Okay, poison, brambles. And then into the trap room. Hit him with an icy breeze. And do some ice damage to them. Same deal, the rogue's likely to be alive. We'd like nature. Ooh, we don't have a lot of nature resist for this room. Back fire damage makes that the best back target. Front air. He'll one shot if we put. It's got to be like this then. Not sure we're gonna get an action off with that ice elemental. We'll see. All right. All right. This is our mages. We're gonna debuff them. Wait, I thought I said it applied tiredness. Maybe I misread it. Alright, blow fire across the group. Or blow poison across the group. Fire, fire. Actually, poison might be better. Yeah. Okay. Did I use the wrong attack? Then whoops. Okay, we can slow them down. If we slow them down, not a whole lot changes, quite honestly. So just ice blocking the back seems fine. So we get one more action with the succubus. I thought. Yes, okay. And blow more poison across them. Okay. Oh, we get a skeleton. Forgot we had this. Sometimes our people die, they come back as skeletons. We can dot the front with the bleed. Or just hit them. 20, 15, 10, 5 is 50 over the 40 we do up front. Sure. Okay. Looks like this is a very strong unit. And it gives them more combat time, which is great, because there's more ticking damage. Have a frog. Okay, and we're going to brambles them. Crush the veteran party. Feels good. Nice opening again. We can get level 2 crystal skull. Don't really like Horn of Plenty. Burnout duration. I guess we're going to take level 2 crystal skull then. Okay, motivation. We need some people resting this round. We have a trainer available or a workout. I like trainer. I don't really like leveling the masters too much. I feel like if you can get your units strong enough, you can often stop them from getting there at all. Alright, we are quite low in units this round is the only thing. Alright. Oh, it's trainer though. I don't really care. This is trainer. I don't need people hiding from trainers. Should be fine for trainer. 285 is not a lot, but it's got to be better than workout right now, right? Workout next week too. Alright, I'll take the trainer. Probably only get 1 level up out of this, unfortunately. Level the other succubus to 2. Or we can get a boosted HP. What's the upgrade on Nobu? Gets damage and health. This guy gets health. I want to get the other succubus up. Is this elemental, chat? I can't remember. No, it's not a mobile game. Demon. Okay, so that's elemental then. So we do have elementals. So we would like to upgrade our elementals. It's just hard to get away from early succubus upgrades. They're very powerful. I think we're going to take that. Okay. It's fine. Alright. Merchant, event, or workout. I'm not sure we have a lot of resources for a workout. We might just have to roll on event. Hey, 300 bucks. Nice. Okay, therapist or event. Therapist restores motivation. More motivation if we pay for it, less if we don't. It restores 1 for free, but 1 doesn't change anything for us. All the people who need to sit out a week still need to sit out a week. 2 would change something on Charniller and Taran, but I don't think we're there yet. So I think this is just event. He wants to take our elemental thing and transmute it into skeletons, gain 10% life. I don't think I have very many skeletons. He's the skeleton. He's the skeleton. I don't think I want that. I think that's a fire him. Okay. Alright, merchant versus event. We'll take event. We find a human wandering around our dungeon corridors. He's surprised. We can take his tears, take his blood, or take his money. What do you want, chat? I think we want money. Okay. Up to 500 for maybe another round of training at some point. Doesn't seem like it's coming up the next couple weeks. We've got a level set of adventures here. Let's bring it in. Why do I put everyone in the garrison? Some events are triggered based on your location between employees and garrison. Between on deck or in the garrison. So we want to get dots out early. I think a fodder unit seems good. Fire for the last room. Speed for the last room. Tank for the last room. Tank for this room. Maybe the other way around like that. Okay. Alright. Tears because I get the least amount of it. Tears are... I don't really need tears though. Tears do a couple things, right? They'll give me a buff, a global buff, which is the nice part of tears. They'll give me an option for training my master, which I don't care about. And they will give me the ability to trade tears and blood for gold. But I already could just take the gold. So I think it's fine. Alright, let's go here. Alright. First room, we've got a barbarian, a priestess, and a scholar. Barbarian's enraged. I always forget about the enraged damage when I calculate this. Are they 5% of hero max morale back at the start of each turn? Heals ice, the lowest ice resist. Replaces one of her penalties. Kind of an annoying group, honestly. Very fire resistant. Not very nature resistant, though. They're not shuffling us either. Front damage, front damage. This is the one that like burst through me, and front damage. They are thankfully fastest. We want fire resist up front. Or enough to survive this hit. Lowest ice resist is the succubus. So succubus to the back makes sense. This is just gonna die before it acts, but that is possibly okay. We need 38 fire damage to it. I don't know, getting the dot off is kind of nice. So what happens if we put them in the other order? So what if we eat 38 fire damage with an extra 25% bonus? What's a quarter of 38? So it's half of 19, so it's like 9.5. So he's doing 47 to us. Oh, fucking enraged, right? Yeah. I think we're still alive. We go ahead of that. We will get one attack off minimum. I think we're doing this. Hey, Drunk Danish. Welcome back. Thanks for the 19 months. All right, so we'll start with this. Move into the next area. They're not immune to any of our dots, so we'll poison cloud the crap out of them. Then we'll give them elemental debuff, and then we'll give them stuff. Physical and fire resist. Physical fire resist. This is actually physical fire resist. Who's my lowest ice resist? This dude. So we're probably like this. He's gonna get deleted though. I don't want him getting deleted. Much happier to have this guy get deleted. Like that, I think. Do you need a calculator if you want to play this game? If you want to play it well, yep. Calculator helps. You can tell I'm just eyeballing a lot of it, and that's fine. But yes, it wouldn't hurt. I often use calculators during some of the rounds. All right, first round.
Holly. I'm committed.
All right, let's blow infection across the group. Oh, I didn't check the armor. It worked out okay though, good. All right, then we are gonna hit front for ice damage or front for a lot of ice damage. We're not getting a second attack off. Front for a lot of ice damage makes sense. Guy has no clothes on, he's probably very cold. Oh no! Okay, still got our attack off, good. More AoE poison. But unfortunately this is gonna bounce. I think we go next anyways, can blow another level of infection across them. Great. Pretty good first room. A million stacks of dots on them right now. And then we'll just bramble them. Bye. Alright. Gold. We could really use another person. I don't know this unit. What is this? Goblin Drummer. Applies enraged to all monsters of the group. 50% enraged too. But it's an ability. Another air unit. Cool. I haven't seen this unit. Doesn't really seem like it fits in with what we're doing right now. I wouldn't mind Cash, but I also wouldn't mind a poison dot skeleton archer right now. That seems pretty good for us. We're going to pick them up. Pick up Fudginator. Alright, we need to put people away temporarily. What does Doctor do? I think Doctor heals our health, which we don't need. I don't need a merchant either, though. There's nothing we're going to buy here. I guess we could look, but there's almost certainly nothing I want to buy here. Alright, you need to sit. You need to sit. You've recovered morale, as have you. As have you. Okay. Let's take a look at the merchant. Okay, Naga's amazing hero, but not for this. I don't remember what electrical coil does. I think I can click without selecting. Yeah, okay. It's air weakness. You can get a fireball skeleton. I kind of wish I'd taken the skeleton HP one. I wasn't sure I was going to pick up two. Do I want to take the skeleton mages? For 75 bucks? It's dirt cheap. 75 bucks for a minion is just good. I think we're just taking that. Okay. Therapist, workout, or event. We'll take event. He wants to know if you'd like to take our level 2 crystal skull for 400 bucks. Wait. An enthusiast has tracked an artifact to you and would like to buy it. So I can sell it for 400 or I can refuse. 25% chance when a monster is dead to bring it back as a skeleton warrior. I think I'm okay getting rid of that. I kind of want to upgrade my minions. I prefer minions to traps, and I like items when they're synergetic, but that's not a particularly synergetic item for us. We have a fair number of I was going to say we have a fair number of skeletons. That's not actually relevant. I think we're okay selling it. All right. Alchemist, we can transmute blood to tears and then tears to gold, or we can take an event. We really want a leveling thing. Let's take an event, though. All right, Bloodthirsty Coach. Some kind of ogre pretending to be a monster trainer offers you exchange in levels for some fresh blood. Are these garrisoned units? These are active units. All right, I want this. I'm not sure it's the same event next time. +1 level off each of them for 35 blood is actually really good. Sure. Nice. We got a level up on Nobu and a level up. Was it on our new guy? Our new Lemazon von Zorn? I think it was. Yeah. All right. Now we've got veterans for better rewards. Got a bunch of gold. We'd like to get more gold. What are we bringing for this? Who needs to sit? Valo needs to sit, recover morale. Both of our tree ants are out, unfortunately. Can spread the tank units out, Nobu and Zygo. Both these units are good early. I think this unit comes back here. I think we do this. Okay. Let's go do veterans. Confirm. All right. Prep phase. Check out what we have. I do have lots of dots, and I mean, it does kind of quasi-synergy. Okay, this guy is the most annoying unit ever, because he's basically immune to all poison. He's also, unfortunately, negative armor, which means that my fire does not, my dot thing doesn't spread across. This unit is very resistant to nature as well. This is kind of a bad group for us, honestly. Very nature resistant for both the ones we can hit, which is kind of terrifying. All right, physical damage on him is good though. I'm not sure we'll get to do it though. Air to the back, area fire, area nature. Definitely faster than us. And they shuffle us. Rip. Okay, we don't want to be in the back on this unit. Area nature, area fire. Back air. Kind of want to be in the back air there. I think it's something like this. We're all pretty resistant to air. Highest poison, the highest life is here. I think this room's going to be painful though, unfortunately. Okay, what are we going to do to them? We're going to prism them, reduce their resistances. I kind of need the dot, even if it's a weak dot. Still need it now. Then we'll debuff them, then they'll go into our final room. We're going to try to use fire and ice to kill them here, to which they're fairly resistant. It's going to be nature to the front, air to the back. They won't shuffle us again. Air to the back is okay here. Don't have good nature resist in this group. fire everywhere. Possibly that. Okay. Then we will debuff them, question mark, and then here. They don't shuffle the second room, they only shuffle the first room. Unless I'm wrong about that, let me read. Start of the first fight, okay. Alright, so unfortunately the succubus will not AoE dot here, just single target because the front target's armor is above 0. Can do fire damage there though, which is okay. This is 25, 15, 10, but it's like 60%, 85% resist. It's gotta be fire. Okay. Alright, we can shoot all of them, but 2 of them are super resistant, or we can shoot the back one, but it's just... Man. Back's how resistant? 50% of this, so it's doing 25 and then 2. Or we're doing more overall damage like this still, just because this unit's dots. I guess we're toxic balling, but it's pretty unexciting. Do I like traps? Yeah. I think the Enchantress's traps are very good. We are going to get 1 attack here, which is actually really good. Did a lot of damage to the rogue. Yeah, F for respects, I'm back. Please refresh. Alright. Sorry for that, chat. It's been a wonderful part of my life for the last period of time. Alright, fire damage to the rogue. Try to kill it. Rogue's still up, apparently. But Brambles here is fine. Dude, he got his dot off. What an ass. It's annoying. Okay. Alright, fire column, fire damage to the front with a burn. Or fireball damage to the back. They're very resistant to fire in the back, so front seems fine. Still get an action off, looks like. Nice. So we can AoE burn them. Back or front. Already afflicted by burn, so it will hit both of them. Seems good. Wait, what? Didn't it just say oh, it ricochets 2 targets afflicted by burn, not from. Rip. Alright, ice block in the back. Does freezing them matter? Yeah, freezing them slows them by 40. So we'll get a turn. All of our guys will go ahead of them now. So that seems pretty good. Alright. That will kill. Does this unit die on its own? It's taking... That's interesting. They changed the fire bot. It's now maximum life. How much does that actually equal to? This unit has 282 maximum, 336 maximum life, so 10% of that is 33, so half that is 16. 17 about. So 17 and 5 is not enough. We do need to do some damage. Nice. I didn't factor in elemental weakness. Good point. All right. Get upgraded enchanted seeds. We can get flying dagger, which I don't like, or cash. We'll take cash. Keep everybody alive, so it's excellent. All right. Engineer is a trap upgrade, which we want. Got a black market coming up too. So engineer first. We're going to upgrade our poison cloud trap. I'm trying to decide if we want to upgrade the elemental trap. I think we want to wait on just a better trap. So it's fine. Level 4 poison cloud's very nice. Wait, did it upgrade? No, it did. Okay, this is level 4s. I think it's 5% per turn. I don't think the number of fire stacks impacts the damage. The number of poison stacks impacts the damage, but it's different. All right, plunder here. We want to keep... who do we want to have one of the options be for sure? You. Okay. Let's go ahead and do plunder. All right, volunteer loses 1 morale. We 100% find a monster in the Necromancer's Lair. That's kind of nice. And no one's gone for any length of time either. Volunteer gets 3, but there's a chance of injury. That seems very bad. Like, I get 1 week of motivation back, but I'm gone for 5 weeks. Or we go to a tavern. We get volunteer gets +1. We get 100 gold. Find a monster, but there's a chance of unavailability. Seems fine by me. Oh, but I can't choose. It's a random. Yeah, we're taking this though. Okay. Oh, it's all of them. Oh, I didn't understand that I was doing that. That's fine, I guess. Okay, they're all out for 2 weeks. That's not quite my intended, but we got a ice skeleton. That's fine. Okay. Rip. We found you there, Sora, though. You were hanging out at the tavern. Welcome back. All right, black market. Sell monsters in garrison that are no longer useful to you. Unavailable or uninjured or injured monsters are less valuable. I don't really want to sell any of my... Maybe I want to sell the tree ants. Tree ants have been nice, though. They don't sell for shit either. I would like to sell the ghost, but the ghost is gone. This might be better to run an event. Would we like to transform hero blood into tears? Sure. Okay. Course is a long-term... I don't remember where it chooses from. I think I can force this by having an active use. It's either active or garrison. I always forget which is which. Let's assume it's active. Who do we want on a long-term course? One of the succubuses to 4 would be good. We have double ice skeletons now. These have been pretty solid too. I don't remember the upgrades is the problem because I haven't been playing it frequently in a while. Some of our units get really good. Like, I don't remember if this ice elemental ever gets better. The Yeti, I believe, gets pretty good. Don't really want to send out my meat shields. Maybe this is Ravon. But Ravon is not doing synergetic nature damage. Like air damage is not synergetic with fire or the poison that we're using. Could just be one of the succubuses. Might be a cheaper way to get one of the succubuses leveled up right now. They're very powerful. Let's try that. See where it pulls from. Do we want to pay 337 for 2 levels for 8 weeks? I think we do. Okay. All right, veterans. No more levels ever again, huh? Course, business trips, sanctuary. Sanctuary tends to be very powerful. Okay. Off you go. Yeah, get 2 levels. 2 levels. Pretty solid. Just takes a while. All right, veterans it is. Who are we bringing? Who's available? We've got both the fodder. Ravon's available. Tom's available. Alo's available. Ternilla needs to rest. Terran's available. Both the ice skeletons are available. Zygo needs to rest. Fudginator needs to rest. And Xanadu. So these are available. We have 2 rooms to fill. Definitely spread these out. Spread those out. Spread the fire dudes out, I think. Spread the air dudes out like this. Okay. check veterans. In we go. All right. Chat, by the way, if this is a game that you had not encountered before but are interested in, there is a link to the game below my stream. You can click the panel. I think it's 20% off on Steam right now, I think. When I clicked the link this morning, I believe that's what I saw. No obligation either way, and it's not like it's not like any of the sponsorship for me relates to that, but I just want to give you guys the opportunity if it's something that's cool and you guys want it. So, all right, where is this? This is... The ninja's annoying. This guy's up to 100% nature resist too. He's so annoying for the Enchantress. Monks 25 nature resist. They're doing... Are they shuffling us? They're not shuffling us. They're doing back air damage, AoE nature damage, and front ice damage. Okay, it goes monsters, then all of the trap rooms. Okay. Okay. Back air, front ice. Back air. Gotta do fire damage in there, and I don't know how the hell we're gonna do that. I mean, I guess I could do ice damage instead. It's not super great. Does he even survive that? So, yeah, he probably does. 25% of that. Does he take extra? No, so he takes exact nature damage. It's not AoE, it is 26 nature damage. And then it's, I need a calculator. I need 75% of 67 is 50. 50 and 26 kills this unit, so we don't get an attack. No, we're faster, so we'll die. We'll die after casting, which is okay. Alright, ice damage to the front is not very good for us. Dude, this is a resistance profile. This is really nasty. So we want to do back ice. Both these guys hit front only. Oh no, this is really bad. Can get nature to the back with the tree, I guess. I'm not even sure deploying these makes any sense. I guess front ice damage is valuable to eat. Uh-oh. Looks like it's gonna be a rough round. Okay, 100% immune to nature. Still gotta do it, right? Do I want to? I might want to bone them before nature damaging them. I guess we don't. I guess we want to. Do we want to do ice damage here? It seems kind of pointless. We LE resist them, do more LE damage, and then poison them. Is that good enough? Feels like we're not getting enough poison at cloud bonuses. They might be coming to our boss room. All right. We do have 2 ice dudes here. Nah, fuck that. We'll do it opposite with the traps. Poison cloud here into ice debuff. All right. So I think fire is pretty decent for us. Air to the back, we're very air resistant here and fairly nature resistant. This is a decent little character for this. Frost to the front. And then fireballs for everybody. Okay. Maybe we get him in that second room then, instead of letting him get all the way to our boss. Shouldn't a monk have more resolve than that? He's got 180. He has no pants on. Probably lowers his resolve. So fireballs to the back are okay. Fire column to the front is pretty damn good. Do get an attack off here. Front ice damage and ice weakness doesn't seem particularly amazing. Or just front. Alright, back nature damage. We're not going to do AoE nature when he's 25% resistant and he's 100%. Thank you, full moons, for the 9 months.
Cheers.
Cheers to you as well. Okay. Alright. Nature resist, debuff. Full hit there, 80s, great. Burning. We're going to give them elemental weakness. Elemental weakness 5, so that's pretty good. 2 of it will have fallen off by the time we get to act, but that's still 3 of it remaining for the fights. So this is now minus 60 ice resist for this room. We have 1 ice attacker. I don't know if that was good enough or not. Maybe I should use the second ice unit. Okay, air damage to the front kills the monk before he acts. That actually seems fairly valuable to me. Or air weakness in the back. Now let's do this. I think he dies to the next AoE, unfortunately. We can get burning to everybody. It's only burning 1. Burning 2 in the back. Is he pretty fire resistant? He's not. And spark is the front. It's only 30. I guess 18 and then 5% of each of their HP is pretty damn good. 5% of 300 is what? So that's just something that got really hard, like 15. It's not that great. 33 to both of them. Okay. Does freezing breath give us the ability to go before them? Drops his speed down. 70 and 40 is 115. What happens when they have a tie? I think they go when they have a tie, but I still want to slow them, I think. Feels bad. Okay. So spark jumps to burning targets. So we can do 30 to each of them here. Need to kill the back. This only does back ice damage. I think we're just gonna try to kill the back. But it means we have to fight the rogue with our hero. The hero's gonna crush our rogue. The rogue's gonna crush our hero. Maybe I do want, no. I want burning on the rogue again, percent base damage. Oh, didn't even get to go. I thought I was gonna get another attack. Yeah, kind of a rough one. Okay, we are enraged, apparently. So we can do ice and nature to the front. It's a big chunk. AoE or life absorb. Nature. Alright, I really need that dot to kill them. Good. See, the problem with this thing is it's almost immune to our boss, right? Like, half that does 0. So it's just doing ice damage here. That does only nature damage. Stupid ninjas are so painful. No, it gets another attack off. Cheater. Alright, so this does 0 damage. Is that what I'm understanding? Okay. Rough round. Alright. We can get ICRCHR as a frontline fodder unit or get cash. Has no synergy with what we're doing. The stuns are nice though. Naga does not really synergize with the non-morale run. We'll take the cash. Okay, rough run. All right, motivation. Some people need some stuff. We'd like to get a course. Wonder if we're taking Sanctuary or Business Trip. Probably taking Sanctuary. Okay. All right, who's going? Send the other succubus to get to 4. The succubus is ready to go though. Maybe one of these ice skeletons. Or the poison archer. Poison archer's pretty good too. Cheap to do though, easy to fit in. Same with these though. People who are wounded need to rest. I can't remember if these things end up good as casters or not. Aren't you supposed to have a good passive? No, I don't remember the air elemental being very good. So our elementals apply more dots. That's an elemental. These are skeletons. We really only have one. That's an elemental. I don't remember this unit being very good ever. Someone deals with ninjas. I don't think our team deals with ninjas. We don't have any way to hit midpoint where the ninja stands. The best we're gonna do for that is one of the fire dudes. Maybe Tom, but Tom's wounded, so we'd have to send him away for a million years and then wait. I think it's the other succubus, actually. Okay. Course. Yep. All right, Sanctuary this time. Damage taken increased by, so we can put vulnerable on the heroes, or we can put bleeding. I think I'm happy with the bleeds. Can't take them both, it looks like. You had vulnerable here? It's the start of the dungeon. The problem with vulnerable is sometimes, like, I feel like sometimes it doesn't work out to be all that relevant. Like, if you're running them through like a trap, like oftentimes it's like 2 rounds before they even get an attack off. I think I'd rather just bleed where they're taking the damage during the entire time. Okay. Alchemist or event. Alchemist is not going to be very helpful for us. We don't have any blood. So I guess it's event. Could buy a skeleton lord. Nightbot the skeleton lord. Don't remember what they do. I think that's a no. Alright, merchant or event. We'll take event. Fallen monsters have a 15% chance to lose 1 less motivation. Sure. Okay.
Stronger heroes are coming from faraway lands. In order to better combat this threat, we have increased the size of our dungeons.
Alright, so we now have an extra room, I believe. Right? Do we fight a champion? Do we survive a champion? Who's back? Both succubus is still out. So who do we even have available? We've got each of these skeletons. The ice skeletons. 1 fodder. It's not exactly our strongest crew. Champion could just destroy us. Do we have to really do a veteran though? I don't want to do a veteran. I want a champion. I think we just gotta believe, chat. Let's believe. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? All right, are we dead? Oh yeah, we're dead. Okay. The attack regenerates 10% of his maximum life if the target is afflicted by burn. Passive, apply burn to monsters who do damage to him. Okay, so they're gonna walk in bleeding. They're not nature resistant though, not particularly. Did any of these remove? Nope. Oh, that one replaces a penalty with a bonus. That's fine. Poison cloud them. Move into here. Front air damage, front nature damage. I think they're both very fast. Is that the scary part of this? 115 and 85 are both pretty fast. Not as fast as us though. Front nature damage. Back fire damage. Just one shot this? It might. Still fine. Front air damage. You're slow, right? So we'll get an attack off. Okay. Alright, spells. Then. Ooh, that's the new room. Frostbite's a nice dot. Do have an ice caster still left. This is physical damage we're likely doing. We're either going to do the slow or the physical. Either way, I think it's Icy Breeze. Okay, they move through our... Is slow relevant to what we're doing here? 60 speed. It's relevant there. It's probably actually slow, and they walk in here, they're icy buff temporarily. Is that better or worse than just elemental debuff? I'm not sure. It might still be dotted when they come in through here. I think it is going to be the slow. I guess that does upfront damage. Alright. So what are we doing in this room? Fire to the back. Oh god, fire to the back destroys us. Do we get one attack off still? Take nature damage, and then how much fire damage? Like 1,000? 66. So, oh, he's gonna be speed 45 though. So we can actually go ahead of him. Oh, fuck yeah. Concerned about how this fight ends up. Alright, but they're bleeding. Now they're dotted. Okay, impairment is tiredness. Lightning strike is minus morale. 18 or 8. This is only morale damage. Oh no, we need... How resistant are they to air? 35, 10, 10. Okay. That's lightning strike. Oh, is the dot gonna kill it? Shit. Yeah, dot kills it before it acts. That's super bad. Just healed him because he was on fire. I don't even know how he got lit on fire. How was he lit on fire? Worse than I was expecting that room. Hitting the champion ignites right. So I probably even misplayed that on top of that. So it's bad. There's a lot of health points still on these units. think I just healed the champion here, though. Yeah. That's wrong. Okay, is it just one? No, it's two. And he just 7-point dotted us? Are you fucking kidding me? How resistant to nature we lost? It didn't just hit me for 1,000. Rip. Hi, sorry if this violates your third rule. You think the rule that specifically asked you not to play asked that question? Ah. Yes. Chat, the greed punishes. No, we don't play Civ 5 anymore. Although we played Old World today, which might feed your Civ 5 itch. Damn. Rip. Maybe Succubus Wednesday. Yeah, maybe. It was close. I misplayed 2 attacks on that leader. Kind of the first one I kind of forgot about, and the second one I just ignored. I don't want to play Slaveholder. I want to play Enchantress again. I want to see the new Enchantress unit. The attack that we kind of missed was the fact that it was going to heal off burning it. So we should have just done the other one, I guess. Which actually didn't even work. Did we just pass? Can you even pass? I don't think you can pass. Hold on. So we want to enable that. That's correct. And we want to make this on hard. And then we want to go for it. Okay. All right. You start. A little bit of greed there. Just, ooh. The big dude. I remember him being pretty good. Dejara. All right, spread these out. Succubus is spread out. Swap those. Okay. Let's go. No Nobu, that's true. All right, so dodges first a trap, kills morale, enrages them. I think still worth poison. Okay. We can get the front two with the poison dot if we want. They're doing back physical, which is not what that one. Back air, back physical, back air. Physical air. Front physical. Possibly like this. Okay. Icy breeze. And then we're looking for back air, back physical. Front physical. How resistant are they to fire? Moderately. This guy's very physically resistant. You may not want this unit. Might just have to roll with this. Get dots out. Alright, let's try that. Had level 4 trap upgrades, kind of a bummer. I didn't count. I didn't do any math at all, so let's hope it's enough. Okay. Air weakness. Vulnerable. Slow is actually really relevant. Unless this unit dies, which it won't. 25, actually it will. So it's not that relevant. Okay. wonder if slow is relevant this turn. It actually was. Alright. Still, that's a fine first room. Got damage in. We hit this guy for 80 or debuff them for elemental. Hit him for 33. This is 80 total. This is 66 total and 2 debuffs. It's better. Okay. I don't think he dies from that, so I think we're just gonna magma ball the back. Can we hit front with this guy? I assume we can. Yep. Great. Alright, really nice initial reward. 3 artifacts to choose between. Burnout duration, not so big on. Merchant price reduced by 20% is actually kind of interesting. Fallen monsters, 15% chance to lose all in this motivation. This can be nice. This lets you have more overall uptime on your units. It's random as how it applies. I almost never go to merchants. Generally find I spend my money on upgrades already. I'm going to take the Horn of Plenty. Seems nice. Alright, we have a trainer right off the bat if we want, or an engineer. There's 2 collectors. We can get a bunch of cash after this. We should probably upgrade our trap. I don't think we're in a position. How much money do we have? 445. We could get a couple level ups, potentially our succubuses. Alright, we'll go trainer. We want to get, what does this guy cost? 275. These are 200. I think it's just both succubuses here. Just a nice unit when they get upgraded. Alright, we'll go to collectors. Pay in. Yeah. Take some health. Take some health. Okay. And go for adventurers. Who's ready to go? Everyone's ready to go. Spread the succubuses out. Use a fodder unit. Give a secondary unit. Defensive unit each seems fine. Okay. Adventurers it is. Take our healing while we can. Right. Starter monsters always the same. No, there's some small variants in them. Went on that training course. We lost. We lost. We didn't quite make it past the champion. All right. Ice to the front. Air to the back. Air to the front. Air and ice to the front. Doesn't have a great resistance profile for that. How fast are they? Pretty slow, but faster than our tree ants. They're all actually very slow. 65. So we could just go first. Positive armor, negative armor. So it only bounces 2 on the succubus. It's less useful than normal. Back air. He's faster than us, though. We will get a debuff. Am I okay with that? Probably. Front ice. Who goes first? Unfortunately, he goes first. They might just one-shot Charnilla. Thoughts on silence in this game? I don't remember silence as a status effect. Alright, so this unit would hit us for 45 to the back. This unit hits for 38 ice to the front. So we will survive that. This unit's pretty weak. So then the air damage to the back is fine here. And then I guess we're just blowing dots there. And this will survive. We could get still just the dots here. Bleeds any good there? Not really. Fire is pretty good there, but I don't think it burns yet. I think you have to get it upgraded before it burns. So it's going to be poison dots there or just bleeds here. I want the damage spread out. Alright. So some of our guys got the same names, huh? That's kind of weird. Like Zygomatic, still Zygomatic. Why don't I play 3-speed dungeons? I haven't really messed with the new setting for that. All right, do we want poison here? Or Vone? Poison into LA resist into hopefully killing them. All right. Pretty vulnerable to fire, not so vulnerable to ice. And they're doing air to the front and back. This unit is not good versus air. Actually very weak to air and frost. Like enough HP to survive. So what does this do? What's the ordering here? 65 goes first for them. We're 20, 60, and 80. So swings on the back. We survive the first hit. Take 1 billion damage from this. This is going to do 70 damage or 68 damage or something. That's another 38. 68, and what is this? 38 times 1.2. So 38 and 7 is 45. So it's gonna have been 45 and 70. So he's dead. Dead before acting, which just isn't good enough. So I guess we go the opposite route. We go first and get an action before them. And then die to the double attacks. Do we die to the single attack? 45 front air, 38 ice. Definitely don't die to the single attack. Okay. This is lure band. Oh, if we get lure, we can use it. Curse prism here, I guess. Okay. Haven't seen it yet, Toaster. All right, damage. Infection on the first two. We should get another infection off on everybody, and then our succubus should get off of the get to attack once more in the front two. And then I think unless she survives another hit here, which I wasn't really counting on her to do, then we're not going to get another attack because this unit will die before it can act. Looks like we might though. What was that? Why was there just a red explosion on my succubus? Maybe that was him removing the debuff. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, is he dead? Is it once per fight he eats the, no, just once. 13 taking more than that, they're dead. These two, though, are not. So Frozen Arm is only to the front, unfortunately. How weird is it that all my units are on the right in the game instead of the left? I don't even notice it. Why would that be weird? Fire to the front or poison to the front. This is fire to the front. And then fire to both of them with burning or back with burning. Kill the front. Be nice to not get any wounds here. Nice. Okay, we can get another poison cloud trap. I didn't know you could have duplicates of traps. It's just like every room they're dead except for when they bring the ninja, which beats us single-handedly. Okay. Broken armor is not a good one when we're doing elemental based strategies. So taking gold. All right. We have an engineer available, into a business trip, into a trainer. So let's start with engineer. It's really hard to pass up the poison trap. It's just so good. Business trip is going to happen here. We want to send the ghost, if possible. All right, can send our ice skeleton away for demons attack, regenerate their life. It's just a difficult one to play with. 193 gold or 216 gold and 20 tiers. That's so much. We'll send Fajara away, unfortunately. Okay, trainer available now and then course. We could be ultra greedy and go business trip into course. It's just a lot of resources in business trip. Yeah, I know the succubus is a demon. The problem is lifesteal is not very good. 15% lifesteal is rarely very good because what you're trying to do is the breakpoints are actually the hits of the hero's damage. So what you're trying to do is generally get one more action off as opposed to like lifesteals through something. So like tends to be incremental amounts of life, don't tend to be very powerful. Yeah. I don't know which of these we should do. We could go trainer into event, but it's just hard to want to do that. Getting both succubuses to 3 would be pretty solid right now. I don't need to move them. I don't know why I just moved them. Maybe we do that and then call it enough. Trainers are my favorite things. 225 to each of them to get them 3. I'm not sure 292 is enough to get anybody leveled. Maybe the ice skeleton. Yeah. You get if succubus bounces all 3, you heal 45%. I don't think anything has changed from what I've just been talking about. What you actually need then is a fairly fast unit, a succubus, to have taken damage first and then be in a position to get life that changes the number of hits it takes for them to die. It just most of the time doesn't matter. Can't remember how to tell which is more expensive. This is going to be too expensive. We might be able to get away with this ice skeleton. Ice skeleton's very cheap. Let's see if we can course the ice skeleton for less than 292. 225 sold. Okay. All right, veterans into another trainer event here or a doctor. Happy to do veterans here. Start with dots, start with fodder, start with a blocker, kill this stuff, finish the fight. Looks decent. Take veterans, confirm. Too bad about Fajara not being available for any of this training. I like the Earth Elemental. I like the resist block on the Earth Elemental. You might be able to get some sort of stacking lifesteal build that's relevant. I've just never found it to be so. Elemental weakness actually okay here, based on the ordering. All right, front physical, front air, well situated to deal with that. Back AoE fire. What's the speed? 30, 25, 75. So we go before either of those. Unfortunately, hitting this unit is not very good, but so it's probably going to be this. The question is, so he survives the first hit, AoE fire. They don't shuffle me, right? They do shuffle me. Well, that makes that more challenging. Half the time we don't get a play here. I think it's actually that. All right. Thanks for pointing out the shuffle part, chat. I might have missed it. I'm not sure. Okay, walk into this room. Still AoE fire, front air, front physical. Try this. Okay. I think we come out of this fine. Didn't calculate any enrage effects because I never remember enrage. So we lost the setup there. So we can start with burn. Burn actually okay. 50% fire resist. 25, 30, minus 35, plus 50. I guess the dot better here. Don't mind getting a burn off on him though. So, okay. Not amazing, not terrible that round. Lost the shuffle. Shuffle is always a chance-based thing. Happy for brambles here. Vulnerable, magma ball to each of them, or fire to the back. 50% fire resistant, alright. Burn. Can only hit the back or both, alright. So close, what was the health? Okay, it didn't matter. Still. Almost. All right, do we want this ice elemental, which I really don't like, and it is Shiro, which makes me doubly not want it. I don't think we want it. I mean, it's a free monster, which is nice, but I just don't think this unit is any good. Like, it doesn't synergize with anything. This unit's very powerful, but not what we want. All right, we'll take the cash. No, we're not taking Nagas in a physical damage run. Nagas are incredible, but they're really good at the other. So 336 for a trainer, or we wait. I think we have to do it here. We end up with the event afterwards. Maybe I should have taken it to sell. Maybe that would have been better. All right, who are we leveling? The trainer. So we can go have a look. I mean, it's not like we're going to take Doctor when we're at full health, so it doesn't matter particularly. This might not get as much as I'd like here. Can bring the succubuses up another level, potentially. Could bring this guy. What does this mean? Oh, it's an ability that attacks further past. The Ghost on 3 is powerful. The Ghost on 3 is powerful for morale-based attacks. It's not particularly powerful, again, for elemental verb damage-based attacks, right? And we're not running morale strategy. Pretty much commit to that full on. So do we want to make the Yeti better? Or do we want to make the fire elemental better? I think with double succubuses, maybe the wind elemental. We have enough we could do. Basically this. Okay. Black market for selling. We don't really have anything to sell. We'll roll the event. We took 38 damage. Don't have enough for another one of these. We'll take another event. Would we like to buy a harpy for 87? I don't remember what harpies do. I think they're morale based. But sure, let's take a harpy. 87 is pretty cheap. Take another event. We get burnout reduction. It's pretty bad, but maybe we can sell it later. All right, so not a very good set of events for us particularly. Pajara's back though, which is nice. I mean, I suppose maybe the Harpy, maybe we can do some sort of air elemental like synergy, like air synergy. We have a ghost, a Harpy, and a wind elemental. Never really messed around with that. Okay. Let's go take care of adventurers. Alright, what are we dealing with? The fire mages are a fucking nightmare all the time. Back air damage. Front air damage. Front fire damage. Ice to everybody. Deals Dexter to raged and gets morale back. So what are they? They're doing air to everywhere. It's kind of bad news. Put you in the center for now. We're not being shuffled. They are pretty slow at 85, 65. Front fire, back air, front air. Air and fire is pretty nice resistance profile. We'll spit to 2 but not 3. And back air applies tiredness. How much? 48? I think we survived that, right? Okay. Like this then? Happened to previous run? We lost. That's what happened to previous run. And dot them. Sure. And we can cast spells on them. Then we can fight them again, this time with air. Air and fire. Air. Huey air. Line that. Okay. Alright. Let's see how it goes.
Holly! I'm committed!
Forgot about that attack. Okay, double infection or double fire. Just double fire. Think we survive this? But they go ahead of us next round? I'm not sure. So we got nature weakness to the back or tiredness to the front. A haircut? Is that legal? My wife shaved my head. Does that count? She had lots of laughter doing it. And one oops and then more laughter. She says it's my fault for moving. Which is clearly a lie. Clearly her fault.
I'm committed!
Okay, what level do they get their speed boost? Surprised she survived that. That's nice though. Okay, we get to spread fire again. Is it once per round? No, just once. Okay. Minus 65 is so nice for doing damage.
I'm committed!
Actually pretty good round for us. No way we get another attack, but give him the brambles. I will try turning the dungeon speed up in a second. See what that feels like. All right. We can hit the front. Hit them both. Or just the front. Very nice. All right, we can pick up the bone dog, which is pretty sweet, but pretty sweet for physical I mean, it's okay. Maybe it's useful here. Pick up Poison Dart, which I don't like. Single target dots are not my thing. Or we can get more training. Much more training. Not sure you've seen this game before. I played it before on stream. It's kind of pretty fun. This is sponsored content right now, but I played this without being sponsored to play this quite a bit too. This is one of the nicest synergies when a dev reaches out to my channel about a game that we like on this channel to show new updates. So, all right, we have trainer at 305 or engineer. Engineer is probably better here. Get a single poison trap upgrade. It's probably better than a trainer here. Probably. What else is coming up? Alchemist. An event. All right, let's engineer the trap. The good one. Check out Harpy upgrades. I don't know how to do that easily. Let's go to events. No, we're 20 short of leveling the Yeti for 100. Damn. All right. Alchemy is like a very small amount of gold, but it's better than nothing. So we convert blood into tears. And then we convert 3 sets here. Okay. Then we have veterans, and then a trainer. All right, everybody available? Yeah. We might want to run Cirrus through there. Okay. Veterans go. Oh shit, where's the setup? The masters are still fairly weak. Your goal is supposed to be to kill them before they get there, but I'm not sure past that. Is there settings here? Yeah. Quick monster pacing. Okay. What is the best way to support me? As in the largest proportion of my money going to you. It's a complicated answer. If you're just looking to donate, the easiest way to directly transfer money to me is basically PayPal. Ask DHB. If you're looking for kind of like a subscription kind of thing, Patreon is the most efficient. If you're looking for something that builds channel numbers, so things like sponsors come and support me and things like that, then things like Twitch subs. It's kind of complicated is the answer. All right, let's take a look at this. I don't know this guy. Oh, this is the level 2 monk. The level 2 monk gets pants. Well, a loincloth. So we've got the friggin' immune ninja coming in. Plus the monk. Monk's pretty nature resistant too. Fire looks good versus this though. But the fire won't bounce with the succubus, unfortunately. It's kind of rough. Alright, what are they doing for damage? They're doing ice to the front. Nature everywhere. And air damage to the back. Yeah, it feels like he should have positive armor, right? Like, but who knows? Was it air to the back? So this is very air resistant. Not sure it's gonna matter. No, we're not there. Do I have to place him in order like this? I don't remember having to do that. Frost to the front. 45, 115. 115 is very fast doing AoE nature damage. This might just be fodder in the front. Turn on quick monster placement. Is that what it is? I don't want that. I thought it was I thought there's a new speed setting. I just don't know where it is. I thought it might be that. Okay. Okay. Animation. Oh, right here. Oh, we should at least play on 2. See how 2 feels. Okay. So how are we killing this thing? We're pretty vulnerable to ice. Moderately vulnerable to nature. We are faster than him though, so we'll survive this. I guess it's this with that. Are we faster than them? We're faster than one, so we'll hit two of them. Hit two of them twice with the frontal air attack. Can live with that. Alright. So from there, they hit the trap. The trap is poison. And they get debuffed. Then they hit another one, which is probably ice. And they walk into our room with these dudes. Ice to the front. Nature everywhere. Air to the back. Pretty vulnerable to that combination, honestly. Alright, a little bit sketchy here. The ninjas are always sketchy for Enchantress. They're just a very good counter to all the things she can do. It's kind of nice. Attack speed, I like attack speed 2 right now. Poison or roots? Poison. Alright, massively ice debuffed for this room. But that ninja thing breaks us pretty hard. I think I want to just chunk the monk. Very close to killing us. Alright, you can do fire to everybody, which is burning, or just direct fireball to the back. I think percent base damage is okay here. I don't have a lot of health though. Wonder if that would have been enough. Alright, we need to go. We're going to die to the AoE here, but we want to go. And both these guys. No, we can change the order by. This guy dies to the AoE though, right? So kills him, kills him. So it's actually only this guy who already goes ahead of them both. So it's actually worse. We should just ice block the back. And we should probably AoE them both. Okay, this thing is immune to our heal, which is ultra annoying, and 50% immune to our damage dealing. This is such a hard counter to this unit, to this hero. Pain in the ass unit. Alright, another blocker. Enchantress resistance or cash. Has air and physical resists. Weak to nature. We don't need weak to nature. We need strong versus ninja. I'd actually like a just want a strong versus ninja perk. Alright. So all 6 of our guys down. We have 624 gold for training. We're not going to the doctor. The doctor is a trap. Never accept this mission. So it's probably trainer into business trip into event. So we'd like to get some good levels here. Let's go do that. Alright, we can get air elemental to level 3. What does it do for us? Not a lot. A little bit of damage, a little bit of air resist. 70 air resist is a lot. This unit is like a ninja counter, right? Kind of. Applies poison when they lose is a nice one. It's very nature resistant. Who else is nature resistant? Actually, the harpy is nature resistant. Doing a damage type but can't hit the middle targets. How are we gonna kill those? Fire Demon is a... Oh, we don't have Fire Demon. You mean the big guy, like the ogre? Okay, I want to get this guy. I want to get Fajara leveled. What does level 3 on this do? Health, ice damage to the front. Harpy gets 50% HP. I'm just not sure the Harpy does anything ever. I don't remember what the Harpy does. Why is it a ninja counter? It does that only because it's really resistant to the ninja's damage. It has high HP, so it often eats his primary dot, and then every time the ninja AoE hits, it's also very resistant to it. May not kill the ninja, but it just gives me a lot of time on the board versus the ninja. So we could level this. I could try leveling the Harpy. I don't remember the Harpy being very good when I level it. This is 550 to do these two, which is not a very good number for 624 either. No, it's not. It's 450, which actually is a pretty good number for us. Gives us 150 left, which could give us another train. No, it can't. Okay, so not good. I kind of want to do the wind elemental and then the earth elemental. Next level of succubus is increased fire damage off this, or increased damage anyway. No, it's this one that gets leveled. Or does it bring it to... I wish it told me what this did. Maybe it is telling me what it is, what it goes to. I can remember exactly how that works though. I think it's these two. Mind the backseating, friend, Eric. There are many units that are good at 3 but bad at 1 or 2, but you'll never know till you upgrade them. You know what else there's many of? There's many units that aren't any better at level 3. And if you pay the resources to upgrade them, you don't have the resources for something else. And some of it is familiarity. I don't remember some of these units right now because it's been a while since we played. But I don't remember the Harpy being one of the ones that was any good. I don't know, there is some really nice synergy though, Harpy and Wind Elemental, if we're going faster than then. But it doesn't even really work, right? Doesn't the Wind Elemental start faster than the Harpy? No, Harpy's faster. I do want this leveled though. It's 500. Oh, it wasn't intended for me. Okay, I took it as intended for me. Sorry, it's probably my sensitivity to being backseated. I could wait on this. If we did this, still not enough. I can't do any 3, right? Any 3 that I want to do, I can't do. All right. Well, my backseat resist is 100%. The problem is not so much the backseat resist as it is the like the mood damage it does. I get salty. I'll try it. I have it with the air elemental, and I rarely have this combination on the Enchantress. I kind of want to see it just to see it. It doesn't seem very good. We take anything else, and this means I didn't get Fajora an upgrade, which kind of sucks. I don't mind leveling the Yeti. Yeti's a meat shield most of the time. This looks like it's getting a little bit better too. There's quite a lot of HP in there. I don't remember what he's already level 3 though. This is bringing him to 4. Doesn't look like he's getting that much better. The speed thing is just good. I'm gonna take the Yeti. All right, bit of waffling there rather. I don't know. What is Siege? Huh? Is that a new one? We're business tripping, but I didn't know what it was. All right, you can go. You can go. You can go. You, oh, I see. I rent out my traps. Gotcha. Nah, we'll take business trip. All right. Do we want 200 gold and 20 blood? Do we want creatures, orcs? Gain 10 armor. 133 gold. No. I'd like to 8 weeks for the fire elemental, I guess. Need resources. All right, alchemist. You get a little bit of money here. It's not the worst. I don't really want to do merchant. This is probably event. Do I want to do alchemist to get blood too? So how many would I get? I get 2. So I'd get 150 out of the alchemist, but dump all my blood. It's not that exciting. All right, first event. They want to buy Zygomatic for 500 bucks. Okay. We need to buy. Can we buy a monster? Buy a monster. We have 500 extra bucks now. We're rich. All right, let's buy a monster. Goblin drummer. We can buy Zygomatic. It's not Zygomatic anymore. We can buy him back for 200. Dude, 150 is pretty cheap too. And this applies air weakness. For some bizarre fucking team comp that I've never even seen the Goblin drummer. I think I can buy them both too, right? Okay. All right, sold him for 500. Get him back for 250 or whatever the fuck it was. Great. Okay, veterans. Chat, I guess I should point out now, this was a 2-hour sponsored thing. I'm going to play this for probably the rest of my stream. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going today, probably in the vicinity of a half hour or so, but we're technically out of sponsored time. Again, if this is something that is a game you enjoy or enjoy watching, enjoy playing, you can pick it up through a link beneath my channel for that. But anyways, let's get into veterans here. We need to heal there, come back this way. Try out this new goblin. He kind of needs to be leveled though. I mean, try out the synergies. The synergies. No, this is random Dutch dude. It's no longer Zygo. Gotta get some air resist in the other teams. Okay, let's try this. Oh, you need to wait. You need to heal. Confirmed. Zygo also level 1, yes. Yep. That event is get rid of a dude. Okay, we are fighting ice to the front, air to the back, fire everywhere. And they shuffle us. Rip. Do we have any ice resist in this group? Negative. Alright, you may not be in the front. You will die an instant death. Back air damage. That could be fine. Actually very good in the back. You could survive a hit from the monk. How are you on fire? You're about equal. It's fine. Fire and air. Ice and air. Oh, you have 50%. No, you don't. Okay. I don't want you being in the front either. Is there any universe in which he survives? Like, no. Alright, we're bringing in random Dutch dude instead. Okay. Does he still have, like, defenses behind that? Is it level 3? Oh, it's just right there. Okay. I did place that unit, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, then they walk in here. And they get poison clouded. Just fuck them. Then they walk in here, they get debuffed. They walk in here. And we go fast, real fast. Alright, so how fast do we go? This guy's quite quick. They're all at 65. This guy is faster than all of them, already at 70. They're not going to shuffle us here. They're doing air to the back, which she is quite vulnerable to. They don't need to be faster there. We don't get good bouncing fire from our succubus, unfortunately. 100 speed's pretty good too. Air resist there. Is that faster or slower? Faster. So we can get the air weakness off first, or the enrage, or both. We're gonna die. Area fire. Pretty vulnerable to area fire. And then back air. So he's probably dead in 1 round. Oh, this actually matches up kind of poorly. All right. Alright, pretty nice shuffle. So it's only gonna burn the front guy, so might as well be fire. Maybe it wasn't a nice shuffle. Maybe that was the worst shuffle, I don't know. So we just didn't get an action there and got obliterated back here. Calculated. No, his fucking resist went away. God damn it. I think that was gonna be 3 rounds of him acting. Alright, enrage to all monsters in the group. Air weakness. This is a 50% damage buff, and this is like a 40% damage buff. But this one does damage. But this one's not doing air damage. All right. So are we faster? 75. This one's faster, doing fire damage to all of us. Okay, we have positive armor, so it will transfer now. So close, but we got there. So this thing's gonna attack in a second, doing air damage to the back. So if we can kill the one in the back, we get to go again. Otherwise, we do not. I don't think we can do that. 84 air damage to the front's a lot. Wait, I'm not faster. Oh my god, he's pressed the wrong button then. Feels bad. Okay. Hey, good fight for us. Although I just missed killing this unit, we'll take damage for it. We'll do 50 damage. Their current resist is how much? 30. So, alright, 10% of 50 is 5, 3 of those is 15, so we're doing 35 damage to him, and he's taking 30 reduced. 35 and 30 reduced. Oh, dude, alright, he's taking 30 reduced by how much? By 30. So, again, what is that? 30%, 10% is 3, so he's reducing that by 9. So he's taking 9, what did I say? Jesus. I need a calculator here. I don't want to do it. Do I just ignore it and kill the other one? It is better, and I do need to actually look at this. Feels bad. Alright. So we do 50. So it's 0.7 times 50 is 35. And then it is another 0.7 times 30. 21. So we're doing in total 56 to him, and he's at what? He's at 46. It should be enough. Alright. Alright, what do we want? Flamboyant lightning does more damage. Magical brambles does more damage and implies more weakness. Yeah. Alright. Business trip seems pretty good right here. Who's going? Took a lot of monster damage this round, unfortunately. Be nice to bring the ghost. Might be. I kind of need to level that harpy, so I'm not super excited about leveling them. Bringing the harpy. The unit has 7 health. The goblin drummer. It's pretty interesting. Alright, let's go business trip. Engineer for a trap upgrade, though. With double plunders already. Fine. Okay. So this is an all 3 thing again? No, 1 volunteer there. Okay, it's all 1 volunteers. Find an artifact, small amount of gold. Much more amount of gold. No chance of an artifact. Here we just get volunteers get boosted. I think we want to go here. 35% chance of injury. Small amount of gold. Chance of an artifact. Artifacts are pretty weak though. Prolific gold mine. Plunder. Don't take my succubus. Ah, the ghost. Lol. Okay. Alright, plundering again. We want to bring one of you. Okay. Alright. Set a monster free 20%. Find an artifact 30%. Tiredness for all monsters. Set a monster free 75%. And volunteers get +1. +1's not relevant here or there, so that's pretty bad. But a monster at 75% is kind of nice. Or we could go to the Redneck Village. I don't know. Guarded prison or Redneck Village? Gold. I'm gonna go plunder the Redneck Village. Go! Alright, injured employee got gold, missed the free one. Unfortunately, only 3 weeks of injury. Okay, alchemist here. Or an event. We can trade. We get 100 and I think it's 75 3 times. I think we're getting 225 cash out of it. That seems okay. Although I don't know where we're gonna spend our cash yet. Oh, I did it wrong. It's not 10 for 10. It's 15 for 10. That's quite slightly worse. Now we only get 2. Alright.
Stronger heroes are coming from faraway lands. In order to better combat this threat, we have increased the size of our dungeons.
Okay. So we have a champion. How is our roster for dealing with the champion compared to last time? So unfortunately, like every one of our fucking guys is wounded again. Like those are the people who should sit. We might just wound one of our guys here. Maybe 2 of our guys, in fact. All right. Seems weaker than the previous. Alright, make or break. This is probably the last dungeon fight of the day. Let's see what comes out of it. All right, who do we get? Hoplite. Oh God. All right, they are shuffling us. They're dodging the first trap. And this guy has like 25 abilities, so it feels kind of bad. Dodging the first trap. Where's the second trap? Actually pretty reasonably placed. So the first one can be whatever then. Just get a elemental debuff on him. Alright, he's got positive armor by a lot, so Succubus will be great here. We gotta remember we get shuffled. AoE fire damage, back physical. So we don't want to be front and we don't want to be back here. We're faster than them, or at 80. We're actually not faster, so it's actually more important not to be back here, so we just don't die to that. We might not die to that though. Wherever this guy hits dies. 56 basically. I guess you don't technically die. You'll die with the fire though. I think I just want to get an action off on all of them. I think that's the best we can hope for, is an action off on all of them. So just no one die to physical damage in the back. Okay. You will die if you get hit by that. 45 with another 35. It's awkward. But you won't. 50% extra on this is 80. No, it's not. It's 69. 69 and half of 69 and 15. Actually, should actually be you never in back. You never in front. Like that. Okay. Oh, we're getting shuffled though. Yeah, but that is with the shuffle. Okay. Good talk, Filthy. Good talk. So we get this room. Can apply slowed in a position it doesn't matter. Nature weakness seems pretty good right before we hit them with nature damage or physical damage and poison. Okay. And they walk in here and we cast more spells on them and then we kill them. Alright, so back physical, front physical. Everywhere fire. Alright, kind of sketchy. We'll see. He's like immune to all things when he's like under, so like his abilities are crazy, right? Okay, so we got shuffled to the front. Life above 35%, damage dealt increased by 50%, deals 100% of final damage to the monster position behind this target. Fire or poison better? Poison. Okay, got what we wanted, was one attack off everybody. It's the best we're gonna really get versus that, I think. So we're gonna nature weakness them. 20 nature damage and nature weakness for the next room seems pretty good. $72 to the face. Alright, and we're gonna debuff their elemental resist. Alright, we can give either enrage to ourselves or air weakness. I think we're gonna get both. Maybe not. Oh, that's the passive. It's not triggered anymore. It's just life under 35% damage taken from attacks reduced. So it's probably both. Anyone do additional damage to enrage? I don't think so. And are we faster than everybody at 95 or not? We're only doing 2 then. We can make it faster. Alright, so we're gonna air weakness first. Oh no! No math. So we won't get to go again here. So their weakness was not great. Really nice if you were dying on your own, but it doesn't look like you are. It's been quite hard. Alright. What? It just showed me the icon that he was dead. It just showed me the icon he was dead. Okay. I mean, easy fight, I guess. That's such a good one otherwise. Ah, nice. The other... Oh, is this the one that's not good? Is this the morale one? Nature damage and morale. I think it's the morale one. Do we want miraculous pill number 2? I don't think so. I think we want the just the body. Okay. All right, so a lot of people are now wounded for long periods of time. Okay. All right, chat. But this is where my stream ends for today. Thank you for being a part of it today. Both the old world this morning as well as the sponsored Legend of Keepers today. One last time on the way out. I know I'm not currently in the sponsored stuff, but just one more time. If this is a game that interests you and you like it, please use the referral link below the stream today. But I am done for today. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not entirely certain what we're playing. We're gonna finish up our Carthage game tomorrow, but I'm not expecting that to take more than a couple hours. So I'm not sure what we're doing next. I don't know if we're gonna do another old world run through or just check out some other games tomorrow. We'll see either way tomorrow. But I'm out for today. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Have a good night.